So the three objectives are here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to learn how to use a program called Screencastify. And without talking, raise your hand if you've used Screencastify before. Okay, only one. That's good. Good, so you can help people. That's awesome. Second objective, second thing we're going to learn today and that we're going to do is we're going to show your knowledge for types of rocks on Google Slides. I'm going to share something with you via Google Classroom. That means through Google Classroom. You're going to complete a Google slide with the information you know about types of rocks, the three types of rocks you've been learning, and then you're going to turn that in. You're going to create a video of a Google slideshow that you narrate. You're the narrator, and you're going to turn that into Mrs. Johnson through Google Classroom as well. So those are three things. Talk about Screencastify, types of rocks in Google Slides, and then you're going to make a video. And I'll show you how to do that in a little bit. You're going to stay 45. I'm going to show you how to download Screencastify onto your computers. So this is very important because I'm going to do it, and then you're going to do it. Google Chrome Web Store. And it pops up for me when I type it in. So remember, Chrome Web Store. What are you going to type in?
Chrome Web Store.
All right, hit enter. The first link is the Chrome Web Store. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. So where am I again?
Chrome Web Store.
Okay, in the search field right here, the upper left-hand corner, I'm going to type Screencastify. What am I going to type?
Screencastify.
This is it. You're going to click Add to Chrome, and then you're going to click things like Yes, I accept, and all those boxes that pop up when you download something. Alright, so what are you going to put in the Google search? What's the first thing you're going to type in?
Screencastify.
Before that? Chrome Web Store. Then when you're here, what are you going to type in? And then what are you going to click on?
Add to Chrome.
Okay, 90 degree, do that now. 90 degree, do that now. You don't have to talk. We're not going to be talking yet. Unless you have a question, you can raise your hand. But what I want is I want Screencastify to be on your computer. I want you to click that you're going to add it to Chrome. I want to see it show up in the upper right-hand corner of your web browser. So I see that a lot of you are clicking on it already. It's checking for it. A box is going to pop up in the upper right-hand corner saying that Screencastify has been added to Chrome. If that doesn't happen after you click on it, please raise your hand. Looks like you didn't have an I in there. S-T-I-F-Y. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you via Google Classroom now the slideshow. I'm going to make a copy for each of you, and then I'm going to show you how to use Screencastify and film, right? Filling in information on the slideshow. So here is the assignment that's going to be sent to you momentarily. It says Types of Rocks with Mr. Johnson. This is going to go to all of you. And the instructions are this. Complete this Google slideshow and turn it in with Google Classroom. Also, in addition to completing this slideshow that you're all going to get a copy of, create a video using Screencastify, which you all have now, and upload the video to Google Classroom too. So there are two things you are going to upload to Google Classroom. Someone raise their hand and tell me, what is the first thing? What's the first thing you're going to upload to Google Classroom? Yes, sir.
The Google slideshow.
The Google slideshow after you're done filling it out. What's the second thing?
Screencastify video.
A video you're going to create using Screencastify. Very good. This is what you are about to get. You're about to get this slideshow. It is 5 slides. That's it. 5 slides. And I want you to think of this as a handout. Only it's digital and it's a Google slideshow. Alright, so it's kind of like a digital handout. The first thing you're going to do when you get this is you're going to click, and you got to double click. It's hard. It's kind of hard. It's a double click in order to edit this text box. You're going to move the cursor over, hit the space bar, and type your first and last name in. Right? So if I was to do that, right, by Mr. Johnson, I could do that. If you've got a long name, you might have to grab one of these little boxes and make this bigger. You might have to do that, or else the box might jump down, the lettering might go out of the box, so you might have to do that. No worries if you need to change box. And let's say you accidentally delete a box, like I do that, and I hit backspace, and oh, it went away. Someone raise your hand and tell me, how do I get that box back? How do I get the box back?
You press the arrow that's going away.
Yeah, you can press this arrow right here, and it comes back. Or there's some keys you could do too. Who knows the keys? Yes? Control Z as well. I hit Control Z as in zebra, comes back. Here are the directions. I'm going to say them right now. If you forget what the directions are, you can go to slide 2 and you can reread them. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to type your name on the first slide, which I already did. Complete slides 3 through 5. 3, 4, 5. These are the only ones you're going to do anything on after your name. It's only 3 slides, 3 pages basically. And complete sentences. Then you're going to add a picture of the correct rock on each slide. I'll show you how to do that right now. And make sure I can still read your text and Mrs. Johnson can still read your text. The picture cannot go in front of the text. You have to be able to read it. Then you're going to create a video using the amazing Screencastify, which I'll show you once you are done with your Google slideshow. Right? And then you're going to submit this slideshow and the video in a Google Classroom. So let's look at this first. Let's do the first one. Let's look at, a sedimentary rock. The first thing I want to do, well, there's 2 different things I could do. I could either start my sentences about what this is, I'm going to explain what it is, or I could start with an image. I can insert an image. I'm going to start with an image to show you how to do that. The first thing you do is you go to Insert. So everyone see Insert here? Not if you see Insert. Go to Insert, and then I'm going to go to Image, and then I'm not going to upload from the computer. I'm not going to do any of these. I'm going to search the web. So I go to Insert, Image, Search the web, click on that, and what do you think I'm going to type in right now?
Sedentary rock.
I'm just going to really quickly pick one. I'm going to pick this right here, and I'm going to select it. I could do another one, but I don't want it to take up too much room because the text is important. So I'm going to make this a little smaller, all right? I'm going to put it, I'm going to move it to the corner, and then look at this. This is where it gets, this is going to get a little tricky. So this, I'm going to show you kind of a complicated way to do it, but you don't need to do it my way. You could just click on the text box and click on the little box and make the text box smaller if you want. You could do that and then start typing. Or what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this text box a border. I'm going to go to the lines, right, border weight. I'm going to give it a border weight of 4. It's black, so I like that, that's good. I'm going to give the background, I'm going to make it white. So I'm going to go to this paint bucket, I'm going to make it white. And you might be saying, Mr. Johnson, it's already white. Why would you do that? Because I'm going to right mouse click on this picture. I'm going to put order, I'm going to send it to the back. And now it's behind this, right? So now, in a sense, this is a white background. It's not see-through, it's not transparent. So now I can kind of have my text on top of my picture. And this is the way that I would like to do it. I use the paint bucket to make the background white, because you want a white or a light background and dark text on top. Because if you put dark text on top of this sedimentary rock picture, you're not going to be able to see it. It's not going to look good. But this looks really sharp. I do need to bring this down a bit so that it covers the white here, which I'll do in a second. But now when my sentences go here and this goes here, it's presented well and it's able to be seen.
Brad.
He needs to borrow a rock. Is there a way I can insert like a rock with a picture from a phone computer?
Just 3 seconds. You want 3 facts.
I tried to make it true.
Oh, you did say that? Okay.
You have to mix. No, you can't.
So I want this picture in the back, right? The rock.
Cheater.
Order. Center back. Here it is. Oh, wait. Oh, you have 2 different pictures. Do you have 2 pictures?
All right, we're 45 degrees. We're going to get a chance to work on this again in a little bit. But I never want to go 45 degrees before I go on to Screencastify. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you how to use Screencastify. I will do a video myself. I'll let you do a video yourself for practice. And then once I leave, you can finish your slideshow and do another video. And that's the video you'll turn into Google Classroom. So let's look at our objectives again. So far, have we learned how to use Screencastify yet? No, we don't have that objective. have we shown our knowledge for types of rocks on Google Slides?
Yes.
Yeah, we've started that. You might need to do a little bit more, but we have almost finished that objective. Some of you have finished that objective. And have we created a video yet? No, so we have not reached all our objectives yet. So let's do that now. Let's finish this up. But do you know that little kind of pinkish, orangish arrow that pops up in the upper right-hand corner?
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to click on right now. So that's where, I know you can't see, my cursor's right here, you can see that. I'm going to go up to that little triangle and click on it. Alright, so now what you might have to do first, this might happen, is sign in with Google. So Mrs. Johnson hasn't used this computer for Screencastify yet, so that's why she's being prompted to do this. She's done it on other computers, but not on this one. So I'm going to sign in with Google. And since she's already signed in, I'm going to allow Screencastify to have access to the camera, microphone, and drawing and annotation tools. So I'm going to click Next. I'm going to allow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to X out of this right now. I'm going to go to my slideshow. So the first thing you need to do is go to your slideshow. What's the first thing you need to do?
Go to your slideshow.
Go to your slideshow. Now the next thing you're going to do is you're going to click on that icon again, the Screencastify icon in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, which I'm going to click on now. Now it looks different. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Mrs. Johnson. Now it looks a little different. All right? We can have them record, Screencastify record, I should say, your browser tab, the whole desktop, or the webcam only. I don't want the webcam. The desktop's fine. I can see la 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 la. I can see that it hears me. You see that right there? It's picking up my voice, so I know that the mic is working. And I want the microphone turned on. If I click here, that'll toggle it off. Don't do that. And I'm going to click record. All right. Now when I click record, I want you to see what's going to happen. It's going to count down 3, 2, 1, and then it's recorded. All right. So here we go. I'm going to record. Oh, one more thing. I need to share my screen. Just click share. Now, the volume's not up, so you couldn't hear it. If the volume was up, you'd be able to hear it. I'm recording right now, so it's picking up my voice right now. So once you click that record button, you don't want to keep talking like I'm talking now. You want to be ready to go. So I'm going to say, hi, my name is Mr. Johnson, and I'm going to tell you about the types of rocks that I've learned in Mrs. Johnson's class. Skip the directions slide. You need to delete that one when you're ready. The first type of rocks is sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks are formed by layers of different rocks. Sedimentary rocks are formed by erosion and weathering. Sedimentary rocks can form different types of rocks. The second type of rocks is igneous rocks. Now, you're all going to be recording at the same time. You know, with 30 people or more in this room, it can get a little loud. So let me do that again the way that I want you to do it. It's going to sound a little weird because you're going to be whispering a little bit more, but you're going to have to do that so it's not picking up the people around you. We might even want to split off in different parts of the room in order to do that. So I would do it more like this. Sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks are formed by layers of different rocks. Sedimentary rocks are formed by erosion and weathering. Sedimentary rocks can form different types of rocks. Alright, so I'm not like super whispering, but I'm being aware that other people are talking. Now, I need to stop the recording. It's still picking up my voice right now. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go up here to, well actually, since it's got, this box is still here, I just click stop sharing. It stops, and now look what happens. A new tab opens up, and that's my video.
And then when you're ready, hit record.
When you turn this in, you are going to turn it in via Google Classroom. The slideshow's already there, so you don't need to upload anything. But you do need to go to Add, I think it's Add, and you're going to have to go to the Screencastify folder, and then you're going to have to go to the video you want to upload. Now make sure you don't upload your practice video. Make sure you upload, bless you, make sure you upload the video that you do that's your final version. One other thing I want to tell you about Screencastify, you are using the free version. Every month you can make 50 videos through the free version. Once you make 50 videos, you can make no more videos. So don't go crazy making a video and then making another. And even if you make a 1-second video, that's one of your videos. So if you try it 20 times, and you keep messing up, and you want to start over, you've just used 20 of your 50. So 50 sounds like a lot, but it could get used up quickly. Yes?
Is it possible to delete the videos or no?
It's possible to delete the videos, but once you use a video for that month, then you've used up one of your 50 for that month. But you can always delete videos. But remember, you can delete them, but the district can retrieve them. So you can get them out of your Google Drive, but it can be brought back by the district. Okay, let's look at our objectives really quickly, and then we'll end this. Did we learn how to use Screencastify?
Yes.
We did. Do you know where the video is saved?
Yes.
Do you know how to get the video into Google Classroom?
Yes.
Okay, Mrs. Johnson help you with that if you need help. Did you show your knowledge of types of rocks in Google Slides?
Yes.
All right, we're still working on that. We want complete sentences. We want you to show all the information from your notes on Mrs. Johnson has taught you. And did we already create a practice video?
No.
Yes.
Not all of you?
No.
All right, well, some raise your hand if you created a video already. Okay, raise your hand if you did not create a video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people haven't yet. Okay, that's okay. We haven't quite done that as a group, but we're almost there. Those 6 people, raise your hand if you think you could create a video after I leave. Okay, so you feel confident, thumbs up. All right, thanks for letting me come, guys. I appreciate it. It was really fun.